half. Carlen Hudson hits Patrick on this crowd-pleasing 45-yard pass run play. Archbold Stadium is the site of the game, and nearly 30,000 are on hand to watch West Virginia and Syracuse. Tom Deegan connects with Oscar Patrick on this 31-yard pass play, but the penalty which nullified it seemed to foreshadow Mountaineer fortunes. The Mountaineers may have played their best game of the season at Penn State. Over 43,000 fans are on hand at University Park to see the underdog Mountaineers take on the Nittany Lions. Sophomore end Oscar Patrick is WVU's top receiver. The Colwood native shows his ability and emotion against Penn State. Tom Deegan and Oscar Patrick put West Virginia into scoring position late in the first quarter on this 52-yard aerial. The play carries to the state 6-yard line. Carlen Hudson finds his favorite target, Oscar Patrick, on a 12-yard gainer. Hudson connects with Patrick on a 26-yard TD pass play. The Mountaineers were in the game until the final gun, and no West Virginian was too disappointed with the narrow 21-14 loss to the powerful Gator Bowl entry. Campus home to West Virginia athletes are the ultra-modern Towers residence halls where 1,800 men and women live. 2 additional towers have planned completion dates in the near future. Inside the towers, Baker Brown and teammate Carl Cornell entertain 2 co-eds in the snack bar. Sophomores Jim Braxton and Mike Sherwood take a relaxing break from football in the Towers' formal lounge. Downstairs in the recreation room, juniors Oscar Patrick and Eddie Silverio take some pool lessons from 2 Tower residents. High spirits set the stage for the opening game against the Richmond Spiders. Richmond won the toss and elected to receive, but it seemed that it would be the only thing it was destined to win that afternoon. The Mountaineers took control as the second quarter opened on the Richmond 22. On the first play from scrimmage, Sherwood hits split end Oscar Patrick in full stride, and the high-stepping junior takes over from there as the play goes for 78 yards and another West Virginia touchdown. Now it's Sherwood again, firing a bullet to Patrick, and the Mountaineers have a first down on Pitt's 14-yard line. 2 plays later, Sherwood pinpoints Patrick on the Panther 1, and the lanky junior from Colwood, West Virginia, is forced out of bounds. Penn State's nationally ranked Nittany Lions journeyed to Morgantown for the 3rd game of the season. Both teams own 2-0 records, and a sellout crowd of 35,000 jammed Mountaineer Field to witness the 35th meeting between the 2 schools. Mike Sherwood picks up where he left off at Pitt as he threads the needle with a 21-yard pass to split end Oscar Patrick. Sherwood gets pocket protection from the dependable offensive line and rifles a 13-yard scoring pass to Patrick as the Mountaineers knot the score early in the first quarter. The Sherwood to Patrick combination strikes for the 2nd time in the first quarter, and the Gold and Blue backers are excited as West Virginia pulls ahead of the 3rd-ranked Nittany Lions. Watch this move. A 14-14 tie at halftime gave Penn State the momentum it needed to eventually hand the Mountaineers their first loss. The team headed south to Virginia for the first of 3 successive trips. Traveling to Roanoke's Victory Stadium, West Virginia met the Keydets of Virginia Military Institute in the 9th Annual Harvest Bowl. After neither team was able to mount a first-quarter attack, Thad Kucherary boomed a 50-yard punt, which was downed deep in Keydet country by linebacker Baker Brown. VMI was unable to master an attack, and West Virginia took over and began to move on an 11-yard pass to Oscar Patrick. Sherwood came back with a pass over the middle, and the Mountaineers had a 1st and goal to go on the VMI 5. Two plays later, shifty Eddie Silverio rambled the pay dirt for West Virginia. On the following Saturday, the Gold and Blue, now 3-1, journeyed to Richmond City Stadium, where they met the Indians of William and Mary in the 20th Annual Tobacco Bowl. It was Patrick's turn next, and the Big O carried Sherwood's pass to the William and Mary 1 yard line. Sherwood to Patrick covers 13 yards, and the Mountaineers have a 1st and 10 on the William and Mary 39 yard line. Again in Virginia, the Mountaineers visit Virginia Tech in Blacksburg's Lane Stadium. A temperature of 44 degrees and strong crosswinds greeted the Mountaineers, but the Sherwood to Patrick combination wasted little time in making their presence known. Then on to Charleston, South Carolina, and the Citadel. The team stays at suburban motor hotels where the atmosphere is more relaxed than in a downtown area. Trainer Phil Calicut supervises the players' diets and the pregame meals, which consist of steak, baked potatoes, orange juice, and toast. Cold, rainy weather was on hand to greet the Mountaineers. A Sherwood to Patrick pass provides an 8-yard gainer for West Virginia. And the Mountaineers head north after their second 17-0 win of the season. And West Virginia begins a season-ending 2-game homestand, playing host to the Wildcats of Villanova. Both teams sport identical 5-3 records. Sherwood to Patrick yields a 1st down deep in Wildcat territory. This is Oscar Patrick running with the football for West Virginia. Virginia drives again as Sherwood flips to Patrick at the Villanova 26, where the team's leading pass receiver makes a diving catch. Then Sherwood to Patrick adds up to 6 points, and the tempo of the game changes as the Mountaineers put it out of reach.
Now, let's bring on the 1969 Mountaineers. Mountaineer Stadium, decked out in new AstroTurf, was filled to capacity for the opener with Cincinnati. Another short pass to split end Oscar Patrick puts the ball on the 4-yard line. The University of Maryland invaded Mountaineer Field the next week under new coach and WVU alumnus Roy Lester. Sherwood passes to Patrick for 13 yards on the next series of plays, and West Virginia lands on the Maryland 3-yard line. Going to the air again, Sherwood flips a 12-yard scoring strike to Patrick, and the Mountaineers go way ahead by 28-7 in the 3rd quarter. Tulane at New Orleans was next for the unbeaten Mountaineers. Patrick, who injured his knee against Tulane, grabs a 6-yard scoring pass, and WVU takes a 7-0 lead.